So this is another light Seers application video. I'm probably gonna have a lot of these because for me, this is mind mapping or mapping out what's going on in my mind to kind of sort them out. And I am doing it publicly, but I also like posting them to YouTube. So when I ever have a question, same questions, because same questions keep coming up over and over again, I can either go to my YouTube or I can go to my journal that I write. But with the mind mapping, it's really helping with the pictures because when these pictures come up, I can look at them and reference them to what I feel they are about. Now, the Four of Pentacles talks about uh, holding on to your money or your materials and or whatever you have within you that you could provide for other people out of fear that you're going to be like them. In this specific card. So for me, being insecure is like when this card came out, when I asked the cards, will I ever get let go of my insecurity? This card came out. So I look at this as me holding on to my insecurity. It looks like security, right? But in actually, because she has the pentacles, she has the coins, she has the purse. But in reality, it's fear that she's holding on to. And so every time I have a conversation with somebody new or people that I don't know, or if I'm trying to uh, start a relationship with someone, I want to cling on. I feel like I want to cling on to them. I want them to become a part of my life, especially people that I admire. And so I feel automatically rejected at the start because I want them to like me as much as I feel like I like them. And they don't know who I am, and I haven't presented myself well enough or at all to be, I feel, be likable. Now there could be things about me that they see that they don't particularly want anything to do with, and for me that's a hard pill to swallow because for me I have this ideal that rejection is a bad thing, which is not, it's not necessarily a bad thing. The only reason why I feel rejection is a bad thing is because as a child I was rejected at a start, at a very young age. I experienced massive amount of rejection from a person that's not even really, that you wouldn't expect is supposed to reject you, rejected me. So uh to have that ingrained in me that people will reject me even when I get offered a job, like, which was very difficult for me when I was looking for work. It was hard for me to land a job because I always think that, oh, I'm not good, I'm not going to be good enough in this interview, or I'm not prepared enough. And because I'm not prepared enough and I'm really desperate for this job, chances are they're going to sense my desperation and I won't get the job. When I do get the job, I'm surprised. And I always have this fear going into a job that I'm going to get fired, that I'm going to get rejected. And I have to put in 100,000 million% of myself, but I can't do that because I'm going to get rejected anyway. And so, then, so I am definitely afraid, but I hold parts of myself back due to this insecure part of myself that's saying that I'm the type of person that's automatically going to be rejected. And so I asked the cards, will this insecurity, this fear ever go? And this card came up. This card came up, which is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, for me, the Six of Swords is basically someone who is leaving behind a situation, a very difficult and bad situation, and they're being assisted by being pulled through a situation. So when this card came out for the question, will this insecurity ever end? It is if I allow myself the help that I need. because I need to bring people into my life. I need to put myself out there more so that I can become comfortable around people, because I never learned how to build friendships. I need to learn how to become comfortable allowing people to talk to people, connect with people, listen to people, which is something I really have a problem with. I used to never had a problem deep listening to people, but after my break from reality, I don't know what happened to my brain, but it's very difficult for me to actually not necessarily listen. I listen to them, but it's very difficult for me to comprehend what they're trying to tell me, and that's really have been a problem for me. This card came out. I'm sure let it focus. This card came out. So once I allow myself to be pulled and put myself out there enough and allow people to pull me ashore to so that I can find my confidence, I will learn how to collaborate with people, learn how to build projects with people, learn how to come together with people, and I'm not stressed out. I can be either one of these people, either helping somebody with their ideal, be the person with the ideal, or be the person that oversees the ideal. I'm somebody that can create something special. And the last card that came out is, once I learn how to put myself out there and be around people, I will become secure. Because this is probably the ultimate secure card of this woman who is sitting with her eyes closed in her element, and she has the master coin. And it's funny uh that all of these cards are talking, more than all these cards, not the sword, but the three cards that came out all were pentacle cards, all cards that has to deal with material wealth. But for me, I'm thinking about money, where I have problems with money, and money problems are more than just material problems. It does give you a sense that when you don't have it, of insecurity, of lack, because without money you're not able to feed yourself. Without money you're unable to travel or go places. uh you could feed yourself when you get help from other people, and you could travel places when you get help from other people, but when you don't have friendships or anything like that, you need money. As somebody um, who don't ask for help and don't have friendships, or don't have people doing things for me, all of my thoughts have been, I need money in order to connect with people. If I don't have money, people wouldn't connect with me. And that's what I learned growing up, that you're not worthy without money. You're not worthy without material things. You're not worthy without a certain appearance. You're not worthy of this or not worthy of that. And so I rejected worthiness and money and said, forget it. I'm gonna I'm just gonna be me, and I'm just gonna be a person that has nothing. So it's funny that a lot of I so and so I've really looked at these cards and seriously looked at these cards. It is true that I have problems centered around not having not having anything. Not and because of that insecurity, I don't that money I don't have anything to offer. That if I don't have this, I don't have anything to offer anyone. And when I got in a car accident and I'm gaining weight and I'm in bed, I don't have anything to offer, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be, I'm embarrassed. So, uh, this is how my mind is working when I'm looking at these cards. It's very helpful. It's a lot of shadow work that I'm doing. I might do a lot more of these on my channel. But yeah, it's just right now I'm just doing this because I'm fasting, and all I can think about is that I want something to eat, even though I ate like maybe an hour ago. But anyway, I want to become this. I want to become this. See how how her environment around her is just absolutely contentment. She doesn't really need to be in relationships in order to feel her ultimate happiness, in order to be secure. She's not clutching this coin because she's not clutching this coin out of fear. She's ready to give this away. Anyway, that's the end of my mind mapping today. I might do a couple of these a day. I feel called to do a couple of these a day just to kind of figure out what was going on in my mind. But I'm going to try to put myself out there more. If you made it far in this video, leave a like. I'm hoping to put out more content that's going to help other people as well. And hopefully not hopefully this year, but this year I will be making a change.